Okay, today we're gonna be wrapping a 20-ounce Skinny Tumbler. This will be a tutorial. So to start off, we have our 20-ounce Skinny Tumbler from MakerFlow. We have this colorful Halloween design that we got from Etsy. We have our Trident Pinch Perfect so we can get super tight wraps, make taping a lot easier at tape. We have this neon green masking tape in our tape dispenser as well as our heat press over there. We'll get to that once we get there. So let's start off by wrapping this tumbler. So since this is a 20-ounce Skinny Tumbler, we're gonna start by making sure our Trident tool is set to an 8 back here. When I trimmed this design, I left a little bit of white. This is gonna be the overlap side, which is gonna help with a better seam line. I'm gonna flip the tumbler over like that, design over, get it set ready, and then we're gonna place it in the Trident tool like this. Pull over on the handle. This is gonna allow us to get a tight wrap. You can hear that. Pull over, lock it in, and now our tight wrap is locked in, and we can get to taping. Okay, so we're gonna take our tape. We're gonna start on the sides of the handle strap, the Pinch Perfect, so towards the middle of the tumbler. We're gonna apply our first couple pieces and then just work our way down. We're gonna do 6 total pieces in this tool. We're gonna do one more at the edge, and then you can see how this tool definitely helps wrapping your tumbler. This taping process is so much easier. I'm gonna do that. Now all the tape is applied. Unlock the tool. We're gonna add one more piece in the middle, just like that, and then we are going to tape the entire seam line as well as the top and bottom. Another thing we're gonna do is go over the seam line areas with the tape right now. Just apply a little bit of pressure all the way down. We can apply our one long piece, might be too long, but we'll put it right here. It is all the way down, and then push it over like this. And one more time over the seam line. If you have something a little bit better than your finger, I would definitely use it, but I've always used my finger. One thing I like to mention is there's actually 2 seam lines, right? So there's the one where the overlap is and then where the underlap is. So you want to get the underlap one as well. You may have to feel around for it a little bit. It should look something like this if you can kind of see that. We're going to tuck this spare part down over the bottom and then tuck the other part over the top and inside. Then we're going to tape the bottom and top. Okay, so our tumbler is taped up all the way, and the last part of this is going around, and if you can see it, kind of like the little pinch marks across the bottom and the top as well. We're just going to use our finger to apply pressure to get all of those out and make sure there is no air within the tape here that could cause any random ghosting or little fade marks. So let's do that. One thing I want to mention, when you're going around the top and you're kind of getting these air pockets out, you don't want to apply too much pressure or go over it too much, because you can mess up the design from just the pressure you apply. So you kind of want to lightly get it and then really just focus on the areas you can visually see. Make sure the inside is all the way taped down so there's no air getting up and in. And then I always like to do just one more time over the seam line just to make sure anything that has popped up from applying extra pressure is gone. Cross a couple times, and we should be good to go. So let's get the heat press. Okay, so we have our heat press set to 365 for 70 seconds. We are going to do 2 presses. We're going to put it in here with the seam line facing this way to start. And then there is the first press. Okay, 70 seconds is up. We're going to flip it 180 so the seam line is on the other side. Place it there. And this is the second press, and then we'll be all done. Okay, second press is done. The tumbler is done. Let's wait for this to cool off and then look at the results. Okay, let's unwrap this thing. It looks perfect. Here it is. So that is the front. Here is the seam line right here all the way up to there. There's a little bit of residue at the top. I'll get that off after this. Yeah, looks great. great. So if you're interested in the Trident Pinch Perfect, click the links in the bio. We have it on the TikTok shop as well as our website and Etsy. Another quick rundown, this is masking tape. This is Scotch masking tape from Amazon, and this is a Maker Flow 20 ounce skinny tumbler. Looks great. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments.